We had our electric blanket on for the first time last night.
Speed up. Try and speed up.
And that's us for the night. This is outback camping. You don't need much.
Don't know how much.
So we just mounted that on a TV mount, like a swing out TV mount. I don't know if you can see that. Have a look in our jockey wheel, all these rocks, and we just made a tough decision. We're going to pull it all down and we're going to motor on for another hour or two and see what happens. G'day everyone, Adam here going overland. We've got
Haley, Joe,
Larissa,
Cooper, Winton.
yeah, and we're in outback Australia, and this is our outback holiday for the year. It is.
We're doing a sort of behind the scenes of what happens.
And so join us on this adventure. We're going to go hit some great outback destinations that anyone can get to. You don't need a full-on kitted out $1 million setup.
Oh, well, if you can afford to, go for it.
Yeah, but these are pretty easy places to get to. Anyway, let's get into this week's adventure. Thanks guys, thanks for the support, thanks for the comments, and yeah, leave us a comment if you want to know anything. Cheers guys.
See ya.
Oh, that was a good night's sleep. Apart from a little bit of pitter-patter rain in the morning, so we actually moved the trailer off that little clay pan because that can turn to a bottomless pit. So we just moved it on the rocks. Packed up, and the plan is, I don't know if we told you the plan, but what we're going to do is head back east along the Birdsville Development Road, and then we're going to head south to Haddon Corner, and then continue south till we join up the Silver City Highway, because hopefully we'll pass the rain as it's heading north on the Silver City Highway, and we won't get any more road closures. That's the plan anyway. We'll see what happens.
Hey, going, Mr. Joe? Good? Doing some drawing today?
Yeah.
Oh, I like that new hat. Show me that hat. Oh, love it. Where's your other shoe, Hadley?
I don't know.
Is it in the trailer?
So we just pulled up at the giant snake there outside of Birdsville.
The Dreamtime Serpent.
Dreamtime Serpent. And we just checked the New South Wales road closures, and I don't know if you can see that. All those blue lines are road closed.
Yeah, that's a 10:20 today. That
Yeah,
just got updated.
so a lot of those were going to be on our original trip, and we knew they would probably close again with this rain coming. So that's why we went up to Birdsville. I think it's probably the second most remote or least visited corner post, and it feels really isolated. It feels more isolated than Poplar Corner in the Simpson Desert. Every time we've been there, there's been lots of people. Cameron Corner as well, there's a corner store there, but when you come to Haddon Corner, it's really remote. There's
nothing there
here except for the post.
Yeah.
We've seen no one on this road since we jumped off the Birdsville Development Road. We haven't passed a single car.
Yeah.
And on the Birdsville Development Road, the last 20 kilometres was one car after the other in dust.
Yeah.
So it just gives you an idea how much more remote A little bit further south is.
Good boy. That's it.
Speed up. Try and speed up.
No, she's doing a good speed. 25.
He's doing good running.
You knucklehead. Oh, he's like he's going to jump the car trailer. What a boy. How fast are we going? What's that?
I'm in South Australia. There's a big border.
Ah, and I'm in Queensland, where the sun is always shining.
I can't get the pen.
There's no sun in Queensland.
No.
No clue.
So this is it. This is the corner post.
No, this is all
Like I said, there is
2023.
nothing here. There's a little picnic table.
Oh,
Please don't steal.
Yeah, it's really remote. You can camp here.
Yeah.
Free camping. Oh, I'm worried about even having lunch here, Larissa.
sorry?
I'm worried about even having lunch
we'll
here.
Get going.
Get back to the main road and have lunch, maybe. There's definitely rain out there.
Can you like go and go?
Might be just a shower. Might be
cold.
nothing at all.
Come on, Coop. Come on. Come on, old man.
Oh, Haley will.
Haley, and then get the milk out, please.
Yeah. So,
Hi.
Oh, there's no salami.
beauty of a camper trailer is the access to the kitchen at the back. If it rains, it's a bit of a bugger. You know, caravan would be a lot easier, but you know, we enjoy having a light, simple setup. So Z breads for lunch, ham and cheese wraps, toasted. And I just want to show you quickly why this trailer is really good for us. See the toilet sitting there? So the kids can actually use the toilet with the roof down if they need to. And if you never use one of these chemical toilets, you just have no idea how good they are, how little smell comes out of them. Like, we've got no issue with that being in there next to our beds. We've got curtains and all that for privacy. But it's a game changer when you can have a toilet set up like that anywhere.
I'm so puffed.
Oh yeah, there's a little run. Had a great run with the dogs. Yeah. So I'm really happy. It has taken us a long time to evolve our setup to be this good. You know, a couple of years back we had a 3-way gas fridge. We didn't have a slide-out fridge or anything like that, and we had to manhandle everything. So you know, it takes time to get to a setup that suits your style of camping. So we're all set up. We are, and I thought we'd cleared the rain, but obviously we haven't, because it hasn't stopped raining or spitting since we've been here. So well, we've been looking at the book and just figuring out what to do.
Well, the thing is, we might move camps.
Yeah, we might drive down to get closer to Inaminka just in case. We don't know what the roads are going to do or anything. If they're going to close tomorrow or be better tomorrow or worse. So we just made the tough decision. We're going to pull it all down and we're going to motor on for another hour or two and see what happens.
Made the right move moving.
Yeah. We just drove for a whole nother hour, and it barely rained at all the whole time we were driving. I thought, oh, we saw this nice gravel pit. Machines have been in here, heavy machines, so it's pretty compact. And set up, and the moment we set up, it starts raining again. You like get this nervous feeling again, like, oh, should we have kept going? But hopefully it's just another shower. It might just shower like this for another hour or so, and then stop. Yeah, it's just one of those things when you're in the outback on these outback roads. You don't want to tear them up. You don't want to be doing the wrong thing. You don't want to be stuck somewhere. At the same time, like, it's 6 o'clock now. I need to stop. I've been driving the last couple of days and I'm exhausted. We don't want to have an accident or anything silly like that. Slide off the road, jackknife the trailer. So fingers crossed, you know, everything works out all right. We'll know tomorrow. And yeah, we're gonna have a nice dinner. Chili con carne.
Yep, chili con
Chili con carne, nice warm dinner, because it is way cooler today than it's been the last 4 days. And a couple of drinks, chill out, and see what the weather has in store for us. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Well, good morning, everyone. So I just want to show you guys where we pulled up last night. And it's a completely different day today. It is cold, the sun is out, there's still a lot of cloud about, but it's all dissipating, which is great news for us. The roads are pretty good. This is just a gravel pit they use for the roads. So we're not really, you know, destroying any farmland. The dogs have got somewhere to run around on, which is fantastic. We had all our warnings out last night because it was still pitter-pattering with some rain. Mostly dry now, and it is really cold. It's with the wind chill, probably be around that 3 to 4 degrees mark. Without it, the temperature gauge says it's 11, so a lot colder. And this is what typically the desert's like. It's really cold in the morning. It'll warm up during the day. And yeah, you get these beautiful sunrises and sunsets. So we'll show you some of the setup later on, but I just want to show you guys the awning. This is this is our 270-degree awning, and we've got just enough room with it on with the trailer, which is what we wanted. We got the fridge in there, and there were dingoes here last night. We could hear dingoes around us, so we had Winton in the camper with us, just on the floor, just here on the mattress. There's not a lot of room with the toilet and all the beds, and we left Cooper in the car with a blanket on and the windows down a crack so he could get some fresh air. So yeah, pretty good night. It's quiet. The wind picked up this morning, so we're gonna pack up and get the heck out of here. So we're heading south. What's the name of this road?
It's towards Inaminka from Haddon Corner.
Yeah, it runs down parallel to the Queensland border heading south. And great road. It's real sandy, this stretch. Feels like you're in the Simpson Desert. Just past a huge convoy of caravans, so it's fine for caravans. With all that rain yesterday, the road's fine. It's like, it doesn't even look like it's rain on the road. But it's a cracker of a drive, isn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's a beautiful drive. It's just, it gives you that Simpson Desert feel without actually having to go in the Simpson Desert. You've got the sand dunes, you probably can't see them right now, but sometimes they're really close to the road. Same sort of colour soil, same vegetation. Had the dingoes around the camp last night. So yeah, it's a crack of a drive, and you don't have to have a fully set up off-road monster touring rig to do a road like this. You just need some good tyres, some good suspension, sense of adventure, a good map, and do some research. Make sure you've got enough fuel to cover the distances, enough water, because it could be 2 or 3 days depending on how long you want to take. Yeah, you don't need a lot. Alright, so we're just fueled up at Nakondra. We've got enough to get down to Tibooburra. I just wanted to show you guys the back of our car. Alright, because a lot of you guys do outback roads. So I just want to show you, have a look in our jockey wheel, all these rocks in here. Even on the back step, I've been cleaning them off, all down in there.
Look at
behind
this.
the sun guard.
Blurry.
So what we do on the back of our window, I just velcroed on. This is just perspex from Bunnings with some exterior velcro. So when we get home, I can take them off. But tap on wood, we've never had a broken back windscreen. We do have paint chips all over the back of the car, so obviously they're doing their job. We do have longer mud flaps as well. But look at this. There's like, even with all
I
those
just showed the camera that early.
extended mud
Were
flaps.
you not paying attention?
No, I wasn't. So that's what we do. We have these over the back windows. If you're towing, definitely do that. And I'll just show you quickly in here. We've got our big 65-litre fridge. That's got 2 weeks worth of food in there for us. These are the drawer that I made. It's working really well. Toolbox there. and all my camera gear. The dogs have got this big section here, they're sharing. A little bit of storage, and there's a water tank there for emergencies. And this is what I call the locker. I've got long, sort of long range spare parts and a few little tools that you don't need often. Just tucked in there as a backup. And that's the back of our car. What's going on here?
Well, kids wanted noodles.
Noodles?
So
Yeah, it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon and the wind is icy cold. It is freezing cold today. Oh, we just passed, where did we just pass? Nakundra. We're heading for Tibooburra in the northwest New South Wales. And a lot of the roads have closed, a lot of rain. Oh, not really a lot of rain, but a lot of the roads that we wanted to go on are closed now. So we're going to drive probably for another hour. We've actually had to backtrack on this trip about 400 kilometres due to road closures and the way we wanted to go. Multiple times, yeah. Haley's just having a shower right now, so we just parked because the wind's up there. Having a quick shower each before it gets any colder tonight. Probably drive for another hour before we set up camp. And the plan is to head towards, we're going to get towards hopefully Menindee Lakes. There's free camping, not actually at the Menindee Lakes section in the national park. There's a couple of lakes nearby that you can camp out right beside the little road with dogs. We've been there a couple of years ago and we're going to camp there again with Winton.
Yep.
And it's great. We're going to slow down there, have a couple of nights down there.
Yeah, we haven't had a chance to slow down yet.
No.
A little bit.
No. The outback, eh?
Yeah. And you really got to, like,
very tough.
you know, you got to read yourself while you're driving, because if you're getting tired and you know, it just gets colder and colder as the sun gets closer to the horizon. So if we really need to stop now and have a shower and so we're comfortable.
Pull up, have a shower, warm up. We didn't get showers last night because it was freezing cold and it was raining.
Just had shower wipes.
So just shower wipes. That's a great tip for you guys as well. Always carry shower wipes, and we did buy 3 more packs for this trip just in case. And yeah,
you're starting to look a little bit rugged.
I know, I need to have a shave. It's been every time, like yesterday rained all day and the day before that we're just busy. Yeah. Today's freezing cold. So maybe
I'm going to make an AeroPress coffee. Do you want one?
Yes,
or not?
please.
Yeah?
What's going on?
I'm falling.
This is the shower.
It's pretty good.
Pretty simple. Just the we just used the Julka. We bought this thing. Geez, it must be 4 or 5 years ago. It's the old
Wait,
design
how much
one.
is this? I want to know.
I'm not sure how much it was, but your time for a shower. Quick, mate, it's getting cold. Your
I can't
turn.
believe you don't know how much.
So we just mounted that on a TV mount, like a swing out TV mount. I don't know if you can see that. The pump is just bolted to the floor. It's got a tap there for the water on and off, electricity on and off. That's the breather. You turn that up, close that in case we're off-roading, no water comes out the breather and floods the compartment. And that's it, just run a gas line out to a spare bottle. So we're set up for showers within 3 or 4 minutes, I think. And we like running on the trip like this where you're moving constantly.
Oh no! I fell in the shower.
We like running the awning tents, even though you get that cold air come through. It's just because when it's so fast to set up and pack up, but also when you pack it up, you don't have a wet tent going in your camper anywhere, or you know,
Mum,
or in the
can't
car.
open the fridge because the angle.
Because so
Well, what do you want me to do?
so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the other long life out of the pantry and use that, and then pop up the.
I'll show you what's going on because of the way our car is. Come on, Joe, hurry up, buddy.
I'm stuck.
Hurry up! Because of our car, the barn doors. It probably even happened if you had its rear tailgate opening. And the stone guard, you can't open the door up all the way. And we run the fridge in the car. So right now, we can't open the fridge up. Which is only a small inconvenience sometimes. We park like this to block the wind. Normally we would park straight because we know about that and it's not an issue. But the main reason we stopped now was for showers, not for food in the fridge.
Yeah, no, I know.
So
that's okay. I've already used up the long life in the pantry, so there's another one in the long storage underneath.
Yeah, there's one more in that grey
I'll
box.
just wait. We can do that last thing.
Coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can add the milk into it last thing.
Yeah.
So the beauty of the outback is it's really easy to find a campsite. All you've got to do is basically find somewhere that suits you all over. So that's it, that's all we do. We wait till the afternoon. We try not to destroy any farmland or anything. Usually there's like turnarounds where the graders turn around. We try and find one that's suitable for us with the right wind conditions.
And for the dogs.
Yeah, soft ground for the dogs. But sometimes you just can't get everything that you want. But that's all you do in the outback. You just pull off the main road and camp next to the road. So what's for dinner tonight?
Okay, so we got nachos.
Nachos?
So I used up a little bit of the mince from chili con carne, and I put a little bit of extra mince in, and an extra tin of 4-bean mix as well.
Yep.
And then yeah, chips and
simple
you can
meal.
use those chips up.
Nice, easy, simple meal. The kids will eat. You load it up with vegetables.
Yeah, I hope it's not too spicy though. That's the thing. It says mild, but
yeah. Oh well. Kids will have to eat it if it's spicy. Shh. Cooper. He's got too much energy today. So that's the main road right there that we're on. From Tibooburra. No, from Nakundra to Tibooburra. That's the main road. We've had one car go past since we pulled up, and that was pulling a caravan. Sun's just setting behind us. Beautiful flat spot here, just rocks, nice and smooth rocks for the dogs to run around on. And that's us for the night. This is outback camping. You don't need much, and everywhere is big sky country, which is what we really love. If you have a look, there's no trees around us. Big horizons all the way around. Moon's going to be out, 3/4 moon, lots of stars, and it is spectacular. You can't capture the feeling in a camera. You guys need to get out to the outback and just experience this. You don't need a big setup, you don't need fancy gear, you don't need to be too remote. I mean,
the first time Adam and I did it was in a little dome tent.
Yeah, our first outback experience, dome tent with the patrol, no trailer. We had really basic gear. We had a 3-way gas fridge, dual battery system that kind of worked, but it was old system. And it was all simple, jerry cans, you know, nothing high tech. We had no winch, no fancy drawers or anything like that at all. We had a toolbox in the back and we shoved all the tools in there. And that was it. And that got us really loving this sort of environment. And I just hope I can inspire you guys to get out there and try it. Don't be afraid of it. Do little trips if you want first. Get it to Longreach and places like that are close to the coast. And yeah, I do need a shave. And like the more experience you get, the more you'll travel. And it's spectacular. So we've done about, I think, nearly 2,000 kilometers already. It's been a lot of driving because of this weather, but hopefully after tomorrow we can slow down a bit. So the kids are traveling fine. We're all enjoying it because we are stopping regularly.
As well as the dogs.
The dogs are enjoying it because they're just having time with us. They're loving it. Anyway, dinner's ready. I'm going to sit down, enjoy the rest of the sunset and watch the stars because there's not many clouds tonight. Not as many.
And the moon's very bright.
Cheers, guys. Ah, that was a beautiful breakfast. Thanks, babe. It was about 4 or 5 degrees last night, and we'll go check the temperature now. We had it in the camper where it was a little bit warmer this morning. Yeah, 5 degrees.
Doesn't feel that cold.
No, it doesn't. Well, we're all rugged up in our ski gear from last year.
I'm not.
I am. Yeah, so it was about 4 or 5 degrees last night. Sun's up now, and we had our electric blanket on for the first time last night. Really warm. We just had it on the low setting.
Yeah, don't put it on high. It'll take up a lot of money.
A lot of energy on high. But our lithium battery, our 100 amp hour lithium battery, went from fully charged last night to about 64%. So you know, if you're running a fridge, all the lights, a heater, like, you know, electric blankets or something, you know, it will use a lot of power. So we don't run the fridge off that lithium battery right now. We're running it off the car battery. So yeah, just keep that in mind. It was great. My back felt really good last night. It wasn't cold. The muscles stayed loose, so that was really good. And we'll just let you know, like the dogs, what we're doing for the dogs, we've got an old shower tent and we're just letting them sleep in there with it zipped up.
What is it?
They got a foam mattress and some blankets in there. So they've been really warm in there, they have. Alright, so we got a couple more hours of pretty much dirt driving to do. So we might end this video here and join us next week for New South Wales. Should be hitting New South Wales in a couple of hours. So yeah, make sure you give us a thumbs up if you like it ad free. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for all the support, all the comments. I read all the comments, I go through them all. And I get back to you guys when I can.
We see as soon as possible, or when we have service.
Yeah.
We see what you type.
And everything's positive. It's so positive. That's why I keep doing this. It's a hobby for me. I'm trying not to be professional and take so much time. You know, family life's important. But yeah, I do enjoy this as a hobby. So thanks for all the positive support, all the great comments, all the tips that, you know, things I've missed and you guys have picked up. Yeah, love it. All right, thanks guys. See you later.
Back in the car.
He's been hit by a car.
Oh no!
Get off the road! Run, Cooper! Run!
The wind's going the other way.
Cooper!
They don't want to get back in the car, man. They want to go to camp.
Yeah. Alright, see you guys. Bye.